Shanti.
So, there is a word we say every single day: Supreme Peace, Param Shanti. And Ma says something about it that stopped me completely when I first heard it.
And what did she say?
Ma said if you only say it with your mouth, nothing will happen. No results. Nothing is
Mm.
going to change. And nothing
And that's
changes. Yes.
okay. So that's hard thing to hear because especially if you have been saying it for years, right?
Mhm. Right, right. It is. But she doesn't leave you there. Ma says, let me show you how it actually done.
Mm.
So,
So welcome to Journey Home. So I'm Chetna.
and I'm Mona. Today we are walking through three movements of one single teaching: the light, the magnet, and the engine.
Mm. Wow. And by end, we are going to talking about changing the world. We
Mhm.
are going to talking about how you actually do it from a chair with your eyes closed and in 5 minutes.
Yes, let's begin, Chetnaji.
So let's start with the conversation, with the correction, because it's a foundation of everything else. So Ma says our sankalp, our resolution, our thought, our resolutions should produce a result. And people are asking, when will the result come?
Hmm.
When will the atmosphere change? When will aura around me actually shift?
Wow. And Ma's answer is almost blunt. She says, as long as you do not remember the milk white supreme light of the बेहद की कला का परम धाम, as long as you are saying param shanti from an empty mouth, the result is not going to come.
Hmm. Okay. 1 second. I think I have. So Ma is saying, so how do you feel them?
Hmm. It is precise, though it is not criticism, it is diagnosis, according to Ma. She is saying the words are a container. If you do not fill them, they stay empty. Such a wonderful thing.
So
Yes,
that
yes,
empty container has to be filled, and how we
yes.
can fill it with this light,
Yeah,
what Ma is
yeah.
saying.
She gives us the actual method step by step. First, you think, I am standing in front of the supreme, we can say, grandfather.
Yes. Not imagining him at a distance in front of him.
Yes, in front of, and then all around you, feel in every direction there is a supreme light, only light, like milk. We can say the Param Prakash, the high Prakash, and like milk, that white,
So
divine,
here is the
supreme
part.
light. Yes.
Yeah. I find most striking. She says that the point you don't feel your body. You don't have the sensation of carrying the body made of 5 elements
Yeah,
in that light.
yeah, because there is nothing but light there.
Wow. And then the whole purpose turns around because she says that light, we want to bring it down to the earth into this atmosphere.
Yes. So the meditation is not an escape, it is a
Hmm.
transport.
Right. So
Mhm.
you go to collect and you come down to pour. Wow.
Yes, so wonderful. You go there, connect, and bring it with you and pour it down. Yes. And this reframes a phrase we have all heard 1,000 times: change the atmosphere. We say, Vayumandal ko badlo. Yes.
Yes. And Ma also admits that she says that earlier we used to think it just meant that let there be a peace in the atmosphere. That was the understanding based
Yes.
on the, yeah.
Yes, yes.
Hmm.
And she's very honest that the understanding grew, you know. She
Hmm.
says when unlimited knowledge, we can say behad gyan comes, then every day something new arrives. New words to move you forward.
So the new meaning is change the atmosphere means make the atmosphere out of the light,
Yes, make the
supreme light.
atmosphere out of the light, not calm the air, but
Hmm.
convert it.
Convert it.
Mhm.
And if you want light to come, you have to remember the light. You
Mhm.
can't remember nothing and expect the light.
Yeah. That is the whole first movement.
Mhm.
Really. Peace is not a word you repeat, it is a substance you go and get.
Yeah, and now Ma takes it into the next step, which is more deeper, and this is where it gets very beautiful.
Ma says the deeper the supreme light, the more magnetism it contains. Magnet means a pulling power.
Yes, and light that attract. And she states the word, the power of the unlimited, the energy of the unlimited, and then the one, the paras of the unlimited.
Yeah, we can say the touchstone.
And she asks, what is paras? And she reminds us that Bapuji is called Parasnath.
Yeah.
Bapuji is being called Parasnath.
Yes, yes. That's why Ma mentions there is an image in she made in New in Delhi in
Delhi
India.
Ashram.
She's talking
Mhm.
about, yeah. So the Parasnath, yes. Mhm.
And the logic is simple and gorgeous. If you remember the Parasnath, you become Paras yourself.
Yes, yes. Because Paras turns, we can say, the iron into gold,
Yeah.
not by effort, by touch.
So by touch, that's the key. So it doesn't argue with the metal. It doesn't persuade the metal.
Yes, and then she tells the story about where Paras actually comes from. And honestly, Chetnaji, I have thought about it for days.
Oh yeah. So please tell us the story. What she
Yeah,
says.
she says like lightning falls from
Mhm.
above and it goes into the ocean or into the water. And where it lands, it becomes a
Mhm.
stone.
Wow.
And
So
that
lights.
stone is Paras we are talking about. Yeah.
Okay. So light striking down into water and leaving behind a stone
Mhm.
that transforms whatever it touches.
Yes.
So amazing.
Yeah. And then she adds the strangest, most haunting detail. She says, nobody has ever found it. There is no way to identify it. Nobody has ever received it.
Okay, so it exists but not for the market.
Yes. She says the ancient rishis, sages, the tapasvis, from billions of years ago, they knew about these things, but they did not need gold, so they didn't use it. They knew about it, but they didn't use it to make gold from iron.
So it is such a quite indictment, isn't
Mhm.
it? Like not the ancient of us,
Yeah,
not of the ancient of us, right?
yeah. So now people need gold and silver. Then
And
that time nobody needed it.
yeah, and I think that exactly why the Paris is hidden, not withheld, just irrelevant to anyone who wants it for what it makes.
Yeah. And here is the turn. Ma is not telling us to go looking for a stone. She
Mm.
is telling us to be one, like the
The
stone. Yeah.
right. The lighting is the remembrance.
Mhm.
Lightning is the remembrance. The water is you. The
Mhm.
stone is what it remains.
Yes. And what does that stone do? It changes the atmosphere around it into supreme peace, Param Shanti.
Wow. And she connects that directly to the liberation. She
Mhm.
says from that people mukti and jivan mukti will happen.
Yes. So from that, Ma is saying, yeah, liberation in life will definitely happen. And she's very tender here. She says, look at how much people suffer right now.
Mm.
Souls with demonic tendencies cause pain to everyone, in thought, in physical, in every form. They never let anyone do good.
That's so true.
Yeah.
And then when you change the atmosphere, those souls become free.
Yes. And listen to what she says about the manner of it. She says what a beautiful method this is.
Mhm.
Nobody has to know. Nobody has to suffer. No pain, no grief. Yeah.
Wow. And it's in
So,
Hindi, she says that chupchap parivartan ho jaye. Like
mhm,
silently, everything changes, transforms. Let the transformation happen silently.
yeah, silently. And that is the ambition, not a
Yes.
spectacle. A silence so full of light that everything
Hmm.
inside it changes.
But
So,
Ma doesn't let us stay in the beautiful part. She
mhm.
turns to the cost.
Yeah, she says, bring the supreme abode down,
Mhm.
make supreme abode on the earth. And then she asks, how will you bring it down?
And the answer is the one phrase, Nashto
Mhm,
Moha.
mhm.
The one whose attachment is destroyed, completely destroyed.
Yeah. And she goes to Krishna and Arjuna for it.
Mhm. She says, what did Krishna tell Arjuna? Forget the body and the relationship of the body.
Yeah. And she calls those big words, words to think about seriously. Yeah.
Because her reasoning is razor sharp.
Mm-hmm.
She says that relationships of the body are false relationship.
Mm-hmm.
Why? Because nobody ties with anybody, any
Yeah.
body, right?
Yeah. Nobody dies with anybody. That's the test she applies. Yeah.
And then Krishna instruction is in full was forget the body, forget bodily relation, become the soul conscious, and remember me, the Supreme Father.
Mhm. And that hard line about the relatives, the uncles, the cousins, aunts, etc. Krishna says they are already dead. They are living corpses, So,
Yeah. So Ma says that we should keep those words of Krishna in mind always, not to become cold, to become clear.
yeah, not to become cold, but clear. So true.
Hmm.
And then she's asked the question directly, can anyone forget? Why can't you forget?
Because we say it, don't we? Like ek baap dusra na koi.
Uh-huh.
One father, none other. So we say it with the mouth.
Yeah. And she is saying, but it should be said with the mind and intellect too, not just with the
Hmm.
mouth. There should be no attachment to anyone in the mind and intellect.
Hmm.
Mm.
And then the line that comes is the Nashtomaha Smriti Labda, which
Mm.
means this is the biggest paper for everyone.
Yeah, the biggest exam, definitely. Yes. Mhm.
And here is the mechanism of why it matters, which I think is the most practical in the whole teaching. She explains where you
Mhm. Yeah, can you repeat that? She explains.
she says, however, much effort we make,
Mm-hmm.
all that energy goes wherever the attachment is, wherever the love is, where
Mm-hmm.
the power goes there. So wherever the love is, the power goes there.
Hmm. And so nothing gets built actually.
Mm.
Hmm.
Nothing gets built. She describes the cycle exactly. It forms, it breaks, it forms, and that series just keep running.
Hmm. That is every one of us at some point. The effort is real, the leak is also real. So we go in attachment, we think we are loving someone, but we just put all our energy there and we are
Yes.
left behind. Yes.
Yes. Knowingly, unknowingly, but now we know it. So
Yes.
the greatest effort is सबसे बड़ा पुरुषार्थ, what Ma says, is the to free from the bondage of
Hmm.
the body and bodily relation
Mhm.
and to become the soul form, original
Yes.
form.
Yes. Yeah. And that no one but the one should enter the intellect.
Yeah.
No
And
one
she says
but
that,
the only one should enter the intellect. Yes. So beautiful. Yeah.
yes. And she says the soul who reaches that state, the soul called world benefactor, a Vishwa Parivartak soul, a world transformer soul.
Yeah. Yeah. So Ma is saying who is a soul is a world benefactor, a world transformer, worthy of the unlimited mass, remembrance, and love.
Yes. And how the teaching shifts into action because Ma says something quite direct about where we are as a family, as a
Yeah.
Behet family.
Yeah. So the next, yeah, it's very interesting. Become the magnet. Ma says many listeners have come, a lot has been heard, and after listening, it has to be brought into that form. Don't just
Exactly.
listen, bring all the knowledge into form. So
Into
that's
your
why my saying
actually
become a
state of
magnet.
being.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
Actually, state of being. Yes, so true. And she lays out the sequence. Knowledge changes, then the state changes, then the condition changes. And then she asks the
Hmm.
real question, which state do we need so that the world transforms and the atmosphere changes?
Right. And her answer names it precisely. Shanti Swarup ke Chumbak Ban means
Mhm.
become a magnet of the form of peace.
Yeah. Which is such a specific instruction.
Instruction.
Not be peaceful, be the magnet made of peace.
Hmm. And she also describes the physics of it. Your form is peace. Inside that peace, there is a magnetism, a pulling power that from that rays goes out and one after another into the atmosphere
Oh, wow. And the atmosphere fills with magnetic power and changes.
and becomes, this is the phrase, the atmosphere of the Behad ki Kala ka Paramdham.
Yeah. The supreme abode of the infinite. The supreme abode's climate established here.
And
Hmm.
she is very firm that these can't stay in theoretical. She says, listen to my words very well, and then also dharan them means absorb them and
Hmm.
implement them.
Yeah. So my saying hearing will do nothing. You have to act on it. Think about it, become it, and demonstrate it. Hmm.
Yeah, whoever does will receive.
So true. And then she circles back to the daily phrase again, change the atmosphere. And she asks, so what has to be filled into the atmosphere?
Magnetic power. And how?
Mhm.
By
Mhm.
becoming the magnet of your own peaceful form. and spreading the rays of peace in every direction.
Yeah. And then comes the topic of double light. There is a phrase we have heard forever, and Ma opens it up in a way that I had never considered.
Double light.
Double light, yes. We have always taken it as one thing. Light means weightless, carefree.
Yes. And she says, no, it's two things. That's why it's double.
One is light as in weightless, light as in unburdened.
And second is light as a radiance, the magnetic power of supreme light.
Yeah. So weightlessness and radiance held together.
Yeah. And then she makes an observation that I think is quietly profound like magnetic power has no weight, it's weightless.
Yeah. It is the power of the Behad ki kala ke param dham ki, the
Hmm.
infinite supreme abode, completely weightless. And yet she says the strength in it is so great that in 1 second it can change everything.
So 1 second, it can change the atmosphere.
Yeah.
So
So
powerful.
the most powerful thing in existence carries no weight at all.
Which means if you have feeling heavy, that's actually diagnostic information. You are not carrying power. You are carrying
Yeah.
something else.
Yes. Yeah. And she connects double light to being ever ready.
Yeah, and she says that one who is double light will be able to make himself easily in every moment, whatever time, whatever is the circumstances.
Yeah. And you will be able to move through it simply, whatever the situation is, smoothly. Yes.
And the mind says that Magan Avastha means absorbed and immersed
Yes,
feeling.
yes. Yeah. That is the picture, isn't it?
Hmm.
Not a person
Yes,
straining against the conditions. A person moving through conditions, weightless, absorbed, and radiating. Yeah. How wonderful.
exactly.
Mhm.
So Ma is now talking about why father has came down. So there is a
Mm.
moment in this message that is purely about love and
Mm.
don't want us to move past
Yeah.
it.
The meeting. Yes, yes.
So Ma says the father has come to meet all the holy huns. Holy huns means pure swans, and she calls it a fair that a Nyara or Piara means unique and beloved.
Yeah. And Ma says only you, the most elevated souls, can experience it, and you can experience it right now.
Mm. And the reason he came, this is the part that undoes me.
Say it, Chetna ji.
She says that father has to give a response to all the children's love. And children were remembering, right? Searching,
Mm.
looking around for
Mhm.
fathers. Like
Mhm.
since
Mhm.
lot of birth, I think children are calling
Yes,
for the father.
yes,
That
yes, yeah. And in order to answer that, father had to come into the corporeal form.
hmm,
Mhm.
साकार में आना पड़ा. So he had to come in
He
the
had to
form
come.
what we are right
Yes,
now.
yes, yeah. It reverses the whole direction of devotion. We think of
Hmm.
ourselves as reaching up, and here the reaching up is the thing that pulled him down.
Right. And the children responded to the love with the organized service together.
Hmm. Yeah. So Ma says that Supreme Father is extremely delighted seeing this organization made of love, and in that, with that absorbed determination, the obstacles of nature and of the Iron Age demonic tendencies were crossed, and the work was
Hmm.
completed without any kind of obstruction.
And in return, she says the father is showering a flower of congratulations on the children. So beautiful.
So if we think बाप का कार्य so मेरा कार्य means the father's task is my task.
Fantastic. Yeah. But then this is what mother says, Ma says that she doesn't let anyone settle into the celebration.
Yeah, no, she doesn't.
So she says this is the first work of power of organization and it was done as a sample.
Yeah, a sample. Everything that is happened, a sample. Yes.
Yeah. And now you will become a instrument for the vast work.
Yeah. And she names the vast work in case anyone wonders. That is the change the atmosphere. Fill it with the power,
Mhm.
the energy, the magnetic power of the supreme abode.
And by meditating from above, remembering Bapuji, and using your own divine form, your peaceful form, your magnet form.
Hmm. Will change the entire atmosphere. Definitely. Yeah.
Yes. And she asked the family to notice that was learned.
Hmm.
Like she says, every task teaches us a lesson for what is going to come next.
Hmm. And the lesson from this one was like sahan karna, to tolerate, to endure. Yeah.
Right. And she says the lesson has to be studied further still.
Yeah. Which is the honest thing to say. Nobody graduates from that one. Yeah.
And she notes that, yeah, and she notes what experience proved in front of the organized power, all kinds of obstacles finish easily.
Yeah. And that the success of one elevated thought held by everyone together is our birthright.
Yeah. So Ma is talking about now angel form. Now
Mhm.
we come to the third moment, which is Monaji. This is where the whole teaching lift off the ground.
Literally. Yes.
So Ma says the father is pulling all the children into the stage of Avyakta Farishta Swarup, which means the subtle angelic form.
Hmm. And then she asked, what does Bapuji do? He gives all the children the experience of the angel form.
Hmm.
Wow.
Not the description of it, the experience of it.
Experience of it. And she says those children who experience that state, avyakti state, incorporeal state,
Hmm.
while living in the corporeal form, the visible, the everyday, those children are ultimately unlimitedly fortunate who can
Oh.
experience that form, angelic form, living in this physical world.
And her instruction is simple follow, father. You know
Hmm.
how to do that, don't you? Follow, father.
Because that is exactly what Bapuji is demonstrating. The Father, being
Hmm.
in corporeal form, gives the experience of the angelic form.
So, model is right there, not somewhere else in front of you.
Yeah. And then mother describes what she wants the world to feel. She says everyone should have this experience. Who are these
Hmm.
angels and where have they come from?
Right. And she anchors it to something already happening. She says, right now, a sound is spreading everywhere. Who are those ones wearing that white and where have they come from?
Yeah. And she says in exactly that way, now let there be a vision of the angelic form everywhere.
And this is where the double service comes in, which is the whole frame of this teaching.
Yeah, this is so beautiful. Explain it, Chetnaji.
Yeah, so Ma says, what is double form service? Bap and you, father and you, the combined form. The service that happens from that combined form.
Hmm. And Ma says no service greater than that is possible. Always stay in combined form.
None greater, so the double service bearer follow the father and makes the incorporeal father visible. So when we follow the father, then it make the incorporeal father visible. The incorporeal, the subtle, and the corporeal father all will be revealed.
Hmm. And the two things to be revealed are the angelic form within the corporeal and the combined form, Father and you.
Mm. And then she gives us this phrase that she is delighted by herself. She says, look how well it's written.
Yeah. So my saying white outfit, and white light dhari. My saying safed vastra dhari or safed light dhari means
Yeah,
are you wearing
right.
the white clothes or you are actually in that form, the white light form,
Angelic
the
form.
divine light form,
Yes.
angelic form. Yes, yeah.
Like white robed and white light bearing, sorry.
Hmm.
The clothing
Hmm.
is white and the light white too. So cloth are also white as you said, and the light is also white.
Yes, yeah. So she calls if it a very good, saying. She says tells the children this every day. Let there be a vision of the angelic form.
And then she described the effect she wants, and it's one of the most vivid images in all the teachings.
Hmm. The one that opens the eyes. Yes, so true.
She says, seeing it, the eye should open even if you don't want it to. That bright
Yeah,
light.
yeah. Like a very bright light appearing suddenly in front of you in the darkness. Your
Yeah.
eyes open, whether you intended it or not. So, Ma is giving an example. Yeah.
And the thought that follows is involuntary too. Like, what is this? Who are they? Where have they come
Hmm.
from?
Yeah. And Ma says create that kind of unique commotion, that the
Yeah,
one type of, is, we can say, precious halchal. Some kind
Halchal
of.
means environment is
Yeah.
shaken. Who are they? Who are they? Like,
Yes, yes, yeah, yeah.
and in the second image, which is the opposite in texture and just as powerful.
Ma uses the clouds. Yes.
Yeah, Ma says many times, right? She says this every day, like clouds, the way clouds are sprayed across the whole sky in every direction.
Yeah. So, in that way, appear everywhere in the angelic form. That is Ma's very strong message here. So, appear
Yes.
everywhere in that angelic form like clouds. Yeah.
Angelic. And she names what that is Adhyatmik Jagriti. That's the actual meaning, that spiritual awakening.
hmm hmm And I love that these two images side by side, the lightning flash, sudden, involuntary, impossible to ignore, and the clouds, slow, soft, filling the whole sky until there is nothing else. So,
Wow. Both are true. Some people will be woken up and some will just find one day that the whole sky has changed. Wow.
hmm, yeah. And then Mother
So,
Ma gives something very practical. She gives us an assignment, you know. She speaks to everyone who has come from within the country and from abroad. She says, do the service of the avyakt form, the incorporeal form. Yeah.
and she says that let the sound rise. Awaj buland ho.
Hmm. And she notes what's already have been done, the work of awakening, of raising the sound, the flag of the organization was raised. Ma is just mentioning that. Yeah.
Right. And now, what will be the new plan B?
Yeah. And here is the vision she paints. Wherever you look, angels should be seen. Look in
Hmm.
London, UK, look everywhere, you know, look abroad, look in India, everywhere. Wherever you see, you should see the angels. So
Yeah,
that
wherever
kind of
you look,
energy if we
only
bring.
angel should
Yeah,
appear. Yeah.
yes, yeah. And she says, think about what preparation is needed for this. Discuss
Hmm.
it among yourselves, churn on it, you know,
Mm.
get connected to the Supreme Father and Ma says churn on it together and then more will be told.
Told.
Wow.
So she says very clear about the division of labor. Actually, she says that the plan has been given, the program has been made, the main theme
Hmm.
has been told. Now you make the detailed program. Hmm.
Hmm. And then Ma states the main theme one final time, plainly, so no one can misplace it.
Wow. So व्यक्त में अव्यक्त सृष्टि को अनुभव करो means in this body form we have to feel the subtle form, that light
Yeah.
body.
Yeah, my saying while in the corporeal experience the subtle state. Yes.
Hmm. And then that's the whole assignment. That's the theme of the era.
Yes, that is the theme of the era. And she gives a promise about what follows. She says, at the confluence age, the angel form of all of you will come into view everywhere, and a sound will
Hmm.
emerge. Who are these? These ones who move about.
She even says
Wonderful.
people will research it.
But the visions, she says, will happen the moment you come down from above. And they will understand, people will understand these are the ones. These are the very ones who
Hmm.
are giving the vision of the angel form. These are they.
Right.
Then people will recognize, yes.
Yes. So now
So,
Ma is talking about two roads. So Monaji, before we close, we have to be honest about the part of the teachings that isn't gentle, because Mass isn't gentle about it either.
yeah, no, she lays out two roads and she asks us to
Oh,
choose with our eyes open.
Wow. She says there are two things.
Yeah. Either everyone burns and dies, everyone will burn. That is the first one. Yeah.
Or the second part, if you want transformation through peace, then this is the only path. Lose yourself in that unlimited Paramdham. 5 minutes, 10 minutes, go inside it, get disappear. Just disappear into it.
Mhm. So true. So, another words, my saying, vanish into it,
Yeah,
experience
and
it.
then she
Mm.
says, yeah, and then she says that that is the effort for the transformation through peace is needed.
Yeah. Yeah, and about the other road, she says, is supreme fire will come and it will burn both the limited souls. And she's careful here. She says, Bapuji has said that souls with 200% power will not be burnt. She, if you are that high in power, yeah.
And then mother says that she personally wants, and this is what the softest moment in all three messages.
Yeah, she says, whatever path Bapuji has shown, for all these years, what comes into my mind is that liberation in life should happen through supreme peace,
Param
Param
Shanti.
Shanti. Yes.
And that the atmosphere should become supreme light. The Param
Mm-hmm.
Dham should descend right here.
Yeah. यहीं पे माँ say yes here. Param Dham utar jaye. So bring
Right. And
supreme abode
how
here.
good, yes. And then how good that would be.
Yeah. And then so simply Param Shanti, my saying, be happy. Bring the supreme abode here. Yeah. Ma
Yes.
is actually
She
blessing
also
us
says
here.
some,
Yeah.
yeah, that's my dream, right? So she
Mm.
also says something about time, and I keep returning to it. She says, as long as
Mm.
Maya doesn't leave, time will keep going further away. Mm,
Yeah. So time should come closer now. And instead, time is moving away. But if we are prepared, if souls are prepared, taking the Behad knowledge, Behad Gyan, infinite knowledge, and following it properly as Ma is instructing us, so definitely time will come close to that moment when we will bring the Supreme Abode here. Yeah.
yeah. And she asks, who is delaying time? And answer it herself, the children are.
Mm. Which is not a scolding, it is an offer. Ma says, if we are the ones delaying it, we are also the ones who can stop delaying it.
Yes, that's so true. So guided practice. So let's actually do it because Ma says several times, let's connect with Dadaji for a little while, not later now,
Mhm. Wherever you are, if it is safe to close your eyes, close them.
and understand yourself as an angel, a soul, a point of light.
Hmm. Yeah. And rise into the supreme abode of the unlimited peace.
Yes. And you are standing in front of Dadaji. Just feel it.
Yes, yes. And all around you is milky white light in all directions. Experience it, feel it.
And notice that you cannot feel the body. I'm talking, so
Mhm.
who is
Mm.
listening can feel it. There is no weight there, no weight here. There's nothing here made out of five element. It's just light and Dadaji.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
Behet ki
Only
Dadaji.
light. Yes. Mm-hmm.
Now take from him power, energy in your soul, that magnetic power, the strength of unlimited.
Mm. And let it fill your soul.
Hmm. परम महाशांति है बेहद की परम महाशांति.
Yeah. Now
Now come down,
come down.
bring
Yeah.
it with you.
Bring it. Bring it with you. You are in your body again, but you are made of white light, white
White
robed,
light.
white light bearing angels. Yes.
And you are a magnet. Peace is your form, and inside that peace is pulling power
Yeah.
already.
Let the rays go out into the room, into the building, into the city.
And let the atmosphere feel with it. Let it become the wet place and bright.
Mm. Silently, and nobody has to know. So, this is your own little practice.
Yes. And Ma says do this several times a day, not once, several times, whenever you get a chance.
Hmm. Hmm.
Let's do it.
Yeah. So, because a magnet doesn't work by trying harder, it works by being what it is continuously. Yeah.
Yes. So, and come back gently whenever you are ready, if
Hmm.
you are already in
So,
that
three
state.
movements. Yeah. The three movements.
Light filled with empty words, go and get the substance.
Yeah. The magnet, become a magnet of peace and let the atmosphere itself change.
Yeah, the angel, and the while you are still here, in the corporeal,
Hmm.
in the ordinary day, let people see something they can't explain.
Yeah. The white angels, white robes, white light, like clouds spreading across the whole sky.
Yes. And the question that follows you wherever you go, who are these and they where have they come from?
Yeah. And the answer that comes silently, these are the very ones.
Once. Thank you for walking with us. This has been the journey to home. Thank you, Ma.
Mhm. Yeah.
Wonderful.
Thank you so much for joining us. See you in next episode. Behad ki Param Mahashanti.
Param Shanti.
Infinite Supreme
Param Shanti.
Peace. Supreme Peace.